Here is the latest update from the ongoing construction slash reconstruction of Onitsha Portharcourt Road. So we recently visited the portharcourt Road to see the level of work done so far in that axis. We visited the location this week, so and lo and behold, I'm impressed, a little bit impressed from what is currently going on there. The road is very wide. They make the road very wide, and the some of the some of the roads have double walkways, while some have only one walkways. So when we visited this location, we started from down where the road was attached directly to the one that leads to the bridgehead. So that is where we started our journey. We started checking out how the work is currently doing. So starting from that axis coming up, we notice a little bit some places that need corrections, like in terms of the walkways. There are some of them that looks like they look so inferior to me from my own side. You can check them in the video. There are some that looks inferior to me, that looks like something that won't last, you understand. So from what we saw so far, the road is about to face to get its final look. So, and one thing I love about this particular work going on in this location is how fast they are. This construction started let's just say around if I'm not exaggerating, let's just say around October stroke September last year, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's more than that, but all I can remember is this period of a time. So, and today you can see that the road is about to get its final completion. So they are more faster than the ones happening in Iweka to Ochanja. So that is one thing I'm impressed about in this location. So they are doing pretty well. So the walkways on this particular road is very okay, but you can only find one walkways if you start from the one that connects the road that leads to the head bridge. From that axis, it has one walkways, but also the road is very wide. That's one thing I enjoy. It's very wide with one walkway. Then from that axis coming towards that Oga Street, once you pass through the Oga Street and enter the other lane, it starts having double walkways. From that axis, from that Oga Street side coming down, it has double walkways. Then after the road that leads to Premier Junction, you start seeing another double walkways, but one side is tiny, the other side is bigger. So that is the what you have gotten so far from the ongoing construction happening in that axis. If you want to visit, you can go and check them out, but from our video you can see that they are doing okay and fine, and the work is currently ongoing. But the only place we notice that it's as if nothing has been going on recently in that axis is the one that leads to Okpoko Junction, the one that leads to opposite to Okpoko Junction, something like that. So that is the one I noticed that I think they put a stop to that one. Maybe they want to complete the major one before they can face that one again. Then another thing we noticed when we visited this location is that there are some certain streets that leads to Fege, that leads to inside Fege. Some of them also get a little bit of a little bit touch from the construction that is currently ongoing, but not all. There are some that they just did a kind of from here to maybe about 10 to 15 feet, and they stop. Then the rest, they were patching it. Like the one like today I passed today being the, I think today being the 18th of January, I passed through that road again, and I noticed that some of the road that leads to inside the Fegi, they are patching some of them. They are patching some of them, not that they are constructing it afresh, like reconstructing the road afresh. They are just patching the roads, which I don't believe that that will help. It will only last for a while, and the rest will be story. So I thank them for the work done so far in that Portharcourt road. And again, I'm still saying what I'm saying. The level of dirtiness inside the drainage system is alarming. It's alarming. Something should be done about this. Something should be done about it. That is my own suggestion. So from our video, you can see that work is currently ongoing, and everything is moving so smoothly and so fast. So when the work is finally completed, we also come back there to show you that it has already completed. So I'm impressed with the work currently ongoing in Portharcourt Road. Thank you guys for watching. Kindly subscribe to this channel, click on the thumb up button, click on the notification bell if you want to see us publishing this kind of video in the future or any other kind of video. So thank you guys for watching. Have a lovely day, and don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to drop your comments. Thank you. Bye for now.